morning has broken, my windows are open, wanna feel the wind blow through my hair.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. For anyone that's new, I am a mother of 4, ranging from 18 all the way down to 6. I work full-time for high school, so I don't get a whole lot of time to fully deep clean my house or anything. Although my husband works 2 days a week in a live-in adult foster care home, so he's only gone for 48 hours, and then that's his work schedule. So it's nice that he's home during the week, mostly, because he works Wednesday night to Friday night, so we still get the weekend together as a family. But he's gone those 2 days. So needless to say, when he's gone, I don't really deep clean. I tidy before he gets home, but otherwise the house is destroyed just because I have no motivation, I'm exhausted, and I just am mentally drained after work. So needless to say, the weekends are my deep cleaning project time. So in this video, it was over a few days because last week I had to take the week off. We found out that our youngest daughter has strep throat. We thought it was just a regular sickness at first, but then the fever wouldn't go away unless we gave her ibuprofen or aspirin. But as soon as it stopped working, her fever was automatically back. So after a few days of that, we finally took her into the doctor just to see what was going on, and we found out that it was strep, so she had to stay home. I didn't have to stay home the full time, but her fever and stuff was too scary, and I've always said my kids come first. I can always find another job, maybe not for the same pay, but I can make it work. So I made sure to stay home with my baby and help take care of her, so I had a lot more time to clean, and I wanted to make sure everything was getting disinfected so that way no one else would get it, which thankfully no one has yet, and she's on antibiotics, so she's not contagious anymore. The only thing that is still going on is her runny nose, and her face is full of snot, which it gets gross, but she's up playing. Her fever has been gone for the last almost a day, I think now. But either way, I'm very happy that she's feeling better, and next week I can go back to work again. So hopefully it will all work out. And then Thursday's Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, oh my gosh guys, Halloween. My mind is already processing the other holidays because I do the weekly countdown, and it makes me panic a little bit because for some reason weeks, I know it sounds shorter, but 1 week goes by really fast in my life, so it makes it real to me, I guess. I don't know. But we have less than 10 weeks to shop for Christmas, which seems like a lot, but it's not. So lots to do in the upcoming videos. Here you could tell I cleaned up the sink and the bathroom and whatnot because it was gross. This is a bug mosquito trap that I keep on the counter because my youngest daughter is terrified of bugs. Like, she doesn't actually act like she's scared, but she screams and panics because she doesn't like them. It's super frustrating sometimes, but I have one of these on the kitchen counter because we get the fruit flies and all the little gnats and whatever you want to call them and whatnot. So as you can see, plugged in the wall back behind the bug catcher that I'm cleaning, there's one of those light bug catchers, and that one sometimes works, but the one that I'm cleaning seems to work a little bit better, but it's constantly on, so of course the bugs love the blue light, and it has a fan to suck them in down into the trap. The only thing that is kind of annoying is that I wasn't quite sure how to clean it all the way, so I used the Swiffer and did my best. Now I'm just putting another new little sticky tab thing down in the bottom, and this I actually got a 2-pack from a drawing that they did at work one year, and it was put on through a church, and it was actually pretty cute. They gave the teachers and educational assistants a free lunch, and they did a little raffle so that way everyone could get a prize. It was pretty fun. But now I'm plugging it back in, and I seem like I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry, guys. But next I go on to up to the pot and pan holder. Okay, so we've lived here for about 11 years now. I didn't get this right when we moved in. I would say it was a few years later. So, what? 6-7 years it's been up. Guys, I haven't cleaned it once. I don't know why, but I never once thought about cleaning it. And I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to try to show you here in a second, but there was so much dust and nastiness up there. I can't even believe I waited so long to clean it. It was disgusting. But I ended up taking all the hooks off and taking this apart just so that way I can get it clean. And it, of course, is above the stove, so then all the grease gets caked on it and all the steam from whatever's cooking underneath. So needless to say, this is on my to-do list at least once a month because that was disgusting. But I will stop talking for a couple minutes and let you enjoy the cleaning process. I'm sorry if you hear my kids in the background. They're playing video games with my husband since it's Saturday. And I'm taking the morning to do my voiceover. So I really hope you enjoy this video. If you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe down below so that way you don't miss any more video notifications. Make sure to hit that bell notification, and that way you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.
I should slow down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night because all I seem to think about is you. I don't know what to do. Do I want this too much? I know I have burned you once before. You can chew me up and spit me out if you don't wanna see me anymore. But I just wanna try, because all that I can think about is you. And I don't know what to do. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. I should say something clever, but I can't think whatsoever. Because my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but I'll stay for a while if that's okay with you. Am I a crazy person, maniac? 'Cause I just wanna jump right in with you. And I don't care about the consequences. I think you know that too. Just give me one more try, and I promise I will never let you down. 'Cause you're all that I see now. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. I should
So now that the racks and hooks are nice and cleaned and rinsed off, I am putting everything back up onto the shelves. I know it's not going to stay all nice and organized like this because honestly, I could barely even reach it. So I just kind of stand to the side and just lean over, which probably isn't the best thing. Eventually, I would like to take this pan rack down, hopefully get new pots and pans and get them to fit into the cabinet. I want it to not be so jammed packed in my house. I really get frustrated because I hate clutter and my house looks just completely cluttered. Granted, the kitchen is small. I don't have a whole bunch of storage, so I do the best that I can, and I can't really buy a whole bunch of stuff to redo the kitchen. So I just work with what I got. But what are your guys' plans for the holidays? I know I've asked this before, but now that it's almost holiday season, and to me it goes by really fast, have you guys already started Christmas shopping? Have you thought about Christmas shopping? I know there's some people that have already put up their Christmas tree because they're super busy during this time of year and they like to enjoy it, which I would love to do that. My husband, on the other hand, says that it's too early, and he got my boys to say that it's too early to do it also, just because Thanksgiving is his family's holiday. It's the only holiday that all of his family gets together. Each family does their own little Christmas thing and whatnot, but Thanksgiving, his family from different towns and all over end up coming over to the little town by ours, and they put on a huge dinner and everyone sings karaoke and hangs out, and it's pretty much a huge party. The last 5 years or so there hasn't been as many people, but when we first got together there was at least 50 people for Thanksgiving, probably even more than that. But now it's just, oh no, 35 people and then however many kids. So I mean, still a good amount of people, just not what we're used to. But here, I totally forgot to hit record. I meant to show that I gave my dog a bath, but then I was noticing all the face cleaner and soap scum and whatnot on the shelves in the shower. I need to actually just take off all the caulking and whatnot and redo the whole thing, but honestly, I don't like doing that. I am more of a cleaner, and I know in the long run it will help us save it and whatnot, so I will eventually get to it, but right now I just wanted to get all of the shelves and everything else cleaned up. My son uses some face wash that is like grainy, so that way it gets the dead skin off, which is great because he's at the teenage years where he breaks out really bad. So thankfully he showers twice a day because he likes to be clean, and he plays basketball at school during lunch, and then he has 2 PE classes. Well, 1 PE class and then a weights class. So by the time he gets home, he's super sweaty all over again and gross, but he likes taking a shower in the morning to wake him up. So I understand, and I'm thankful that he likes to be clean because everyone knows teenage boys stink. They don't do it on purpose. It's just them. So thankfully, I will take him being a clean kid, because some of those kids that I work with don't really care about self-care. Let's just put it like that. So thankfully my kid is not one of them. But how often do you guys clean your showers? This is the one place where I lack. I know I should clean it just while I'm already in there, and sometimes I will, but most of the time I shower at like 5:30 in the morning, and then I have to get the girls up and my younger son up for school at 6. So some mornings I might take a little bit longer and I might snooze my alarm and whatnot. And other times I just don't feel like it, honestly. But I am wondering, are you guys gonna decorate the outside of your house for Christmas? Is your family like big into Christmas decorations and lights and trees and all of that? This year I'm gonna try to get a small artificial tree, I think, for the kitchen area, and then get a real one for the living room, possibly. I would like to do both of them artificial, but they don't smell like a real tree. And my father-in-law he doesn't anymore, but back in the day he ran a Christmas tree farm for one of his buddies for years and years, and he would always have my husband and his brothers help during Christmas tree time, and that's how they would get Christmas money and whatever else. And so they've always done a real Christmas tree, and a fake Christmas tree is kind of against what they do, which my husband doesn't really care. He likes the fact that the fake one doesn't make as much of a mess, but it's the scent of the tree is what I really enjoy. So we shall see. But after I gave the dog a bath and scrubbed down the shower, I noticed that there was a lot of hair in the drain. And ours, I don't know if anyone else's is like this, probably, but it has the circle in the middle and then 4 little arm out type of things. So all the hair and everything gets wrapped around that. So it gets really gross and nasty. So I had to clean that out, and now I'm just rinsing everything else. But I'm very thankful that you guys have joined me today. I know this video is kind of a short one, but I just wanted to put something out there, and for the ending of the video, I needed to clean out my fridge. We had so many leftovers, and I personally am not a big leftover fan. If I can reuse it and make a whole nother meal out of it, then I will. And my oldest son, he doesn't really like cooking, so since he is home most of the time for lunch, he'll just grab a leftover, so it's great because he'll go through it. But sometimes it just kind of sits in there. And after working in group homes, the rule is 3 days and then you throw it out. So I wait like 5 days, and even then it kind of grosses me out depending on what it is. So I usually try to do it every few days, or I'll freeze the leftovers after it's been in the fridge for a couple days, just so that way I know that it's still good, but I can reuse it in a different meal. How long do you guys usually wait to throw your leftovers away? Like, is there a certain amount of time, or do you just go along with it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just programmed differently. I don't know. But I absolutely hate wasting all this food. Eventually I want to get property and get pigs and chickens, and then they can have all the leftovers. But I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know I talked a lot. Normally I don't. But if you like this video, like, comment, share. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notifications on all my upcoming videos. I would really like you to join this community I'm trying to make. So until next time, I hope you have a good week. Bye.